Hi YouTube, I'm back with another video. Thank you for joining me. I did find the address for the scripture that I read in the last video. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. But the scripture was Philippians 4:13. I did put it down in the description of the last video as well. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and then I will show you I got some fantastic deals today. So let's go ahead and read the word of the Lord. The word of the Lord today is coming from Psalms 127, and it reads, "Unless the Lord builds the house, its builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchmen stand guard in vain. In vain you rise early and stay up late, toiling for food to eat, for he grants sleep to those he loves. Sons are a heritage from the Lord, children are a reward from him. Like arrows in the hands of a warrior are sons born in one's youth. Blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They will not be put to shame when I contend with their enemies in the gate." And that is Psalms 127 in its entirety, from verses 1 to verse 4. Thank you for joining me for the word of the Lord. Today I had to go out and look for a bed. And so I went out to look for the bed, and I did find one, but my friend wasn't available to tell me the money that I needed to purchase the bed. But anyway, so while I was in Walmart waiting for them, but they were working, so she didn't get my message in time, I shopped around Walmart, and Walmart had some really, really great clearances today. So one of the things that I got at Walmart today, let me see if I can get it. Let me see. Hold on just a second. How about this? This is a, let's see if it tells you, 10-pound box of polyfill. And I bought 2 of them. They were regularly, I think, $34. Uh-oh, I don't want to. They were regularly $34 at Walmart. And I paid $8.50 for each of them. So 2 boxes for $17 of polyfill, 10 pounds. So now I still have my 20-pound box that I bought at Joann's. I'm working on a 10-pound box in the house. So I'll probably put one of these 10 pounds in the house and the other one out in the garage. But I thought that was an excellent deal. When I saw that, I grabbed it up. They had 2 boxes left, and I grabbed them both because that was an excellent, excellent deal. And also, the lady told me that Walmart is clearancing out all of their fabrics on the boat. They're not going to have any fabrics on the boat, just the pre-cuts. And so they didn't have any, I didn't see any cotton fabric on the boat, so those must all be gone. But I did find this, and this is a canvas fabric, and this is 8 yards, and it's 54 inches wide, and has all these pretty birds on it. So I'm gonna just turn them into big bags. That's what I plan to do with them. And this was 8 yards at, let me see if I can find the sticker that was on it. This one is, I don't know if you can see that, but that says $2 a yard. So I paid $2 a yard. So I paid $16 for this big bolt of fabric, and it's 8 yards. And I think it's something like about either $5.97 or either $7.97 a yard. Let me see if it had the original price. And I couldn't find my receipt because I give all my receipts to my husband. He budgets, you know, from year to year. So I gave him the receipt already, and I couldn't find it. So yeah, I couldn't find that receipt. So that one was $2 a yard. And then I also ended up getting this one, and this one has flamingos on it. Yeah, this one has flamingos, and it's 8 yards. And I just bought the ones that were, so the person didn't have to, cut it or anything like that. So it let them know that it was 8 yards on there. So this one too, I paid $16 for it. So, and then I got one more, and this one was a little bit higher. This one was $5 a yard. This one was $5 a yard. And this one has roses on it, or not roses, but flowers on it. I love flowers. And this one I did pay $40 for this one, because it was $5 a yard, but that was okay because I got the other ones for so cheap. And then also they're clearancing out their Heat and Bond Ultra. So this Heat and Bond Ultra, and it's a whole boat of it, was 75 cents a yard. So I paid for this one, I paid $15 for 20 yards. $15 for 20 yards of Heat and Bond Ultra. And I plan on using that with the AccuQuilt because the AccuQuilt, the dies that I have, the small ones my friend let me use, I can iron some Heat and Bond on the back, and then cut it out, iron it down to whatever I want to, and then she has some embroidery designs for some of them, so I plan to use that. And then also they had this, and I think it was only, I'm not sure if this was a full boat or nothing, but I didn't want them to cut it, so I just paid the full price for it. And I think this was 75 cents a yard as well. And this is Stitch and Tearaway Stabilizer. And I've been using this when I do my embroidery. I've been using this along with the sticky. I hoop the sticky, and then I put some tearaway. And so that's going to be really, really good. So I think I paid $11 or $12 for this, because there's 15 yards of this one. So 75 cents a yard. That was an excellent price. And I'm not sure what it was a yard. I think it was at least, it says it was $2.37 a yard. And this one says this one was $2.27 a yard for the Heat and Bond. Let me see if I could see what this was. I don't see a price on the indoor-outdoor fabric. Oh, let me see on the sticker. Maybe on the sticker it tells me how much it was. Let me see if I can find the price on the sticker. If it says it was price on here. Okay, so this one was $8.13 a yard, and that's the $5 one that I got for $40. So if I would have paid $8, that would have been well over $65 for this one. And then this one over here, let's see what this one was. The one that I paid $2 for a yard. And this one said it was $8.13 too. So I saved even more money on this one because it was $18.13 a yard. And then let me see what the birds were. And the birds were $7.97 a yard. So yeah, and the polyfill was like $32 or $33 or something like that for a box. So I was really happy with the polyfill. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm getting that. And then also at Walmart, this is Heat and Bond Light. So I got this as well. And this was $2.27 a yard. That's what it says it was. And this, I think, only had 17 yards. So he charged me $12.75 for this boat. So it had like a couple of yards missing. So yeah. And then they also had some clearance on some other fabrics that I really didn't need, but I got them anyway. One of the I think the Stitch and Tear, or either, I think the Stitch and Tear he gave me for $11.25. And this one was regularly $2.37. So yeah, the stitch and tear, I paid $11.25 for 20 yards of it. Yeah, so I'll show you the other fabrics that I got. I also went to Michael's today. And so this is the fabric that I got at Michael's. I got two yards of fabric at Michael's. And so this is what I got at Michael's today. I really love this rooster fabric. So I got these roosters and roses, roosters and birds, roosters and flowers. And then I also got this floral pattern at Michael's today. I really, really like flowers. Flowers are my jam. So I got that one. And then I also got at Walmart, let's get some of these up out of here. So let me see, this is 1 yard of fabric at Walmart, and these were either $1.50 or $2. So I'm gonna take them off the, let me see if it has a name on it. Tell me what it is. No, it just has the instructions. Machine wash, cold water, light colors, do not bleach, tumble dry, remove promptly, use warm iron if necessary, 100% cotton, and these are David Textiles. And so I got this one for either $1 or $1.50, and this is a yard. And this is some bears. These are some bears, and I really like that. So I got that for $1.50 or even for $2. You can't beat that for a whole yard of fabric for $2. And then I think this one was $1.50, and I ended up getting 3 of these because these were really, really, really pretty. And let me see if this had a this one had a tag on it. I mean, tell me what the name of it was. Nope, this one doesn't tell me the name of it either, but this one is so pretty. I love the colors. See if I can find a name on the salvage. It just says it's a David Textile. Let's see. Gives you all the pretty colors that it is, but it doesn't give me the name of the fabric. But I'll show it to you. I love these butterflies, and I love those colors. Those colors are amazing. And for $1.50 for a yard of fabric, you cannot beat that. And then this one was $1.50 as well. Either $1.50 or $2, and this one doesn't have the name of it either. But I figured a music lover would love this one. This one feels a little cottony, but I don't think it is though. But it's a yard of fabric too, and it has music instruments, drums, cellos, pianos, harps, trombones, clarinets. Yeah, so I figured a music lover would love that. And then what else do we have in here? Let's see. Then I also got this for $1.50. My mom and my sisters, they are big card players. Well, mostly everybody in my family are big card players. So I can even make some of these for the men. I can even make like a boxy bag or like a shaving kit bag for the men to carry their little chips and stuff in for cards. So I have this for, I think I paid either $1 or $1.50 or either $2. And this has all kind of cards on there. Yeah, my mom and them play blackjack, tunk, poker. They play all kind of games. And then this was another one that I thought was just so pretty. And it's another yard of fabric too. Once again, $1.50 or either $2. I'm not sure which one. But I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make a different type of tote bag with these. I'm gonna do a prototype and see how they come out. But ooh, I love all of these animals. This is so cute. Okay, it's upside down right now, but I'm gonna show you. Look at all the animals. That is so cute. $1.50. I love the elephant and the little tiger and the panda and the zebra. Yeah, that reminds me of Noah's Ark. All those animals, so beautiful. And the toucan. And then also here's another one of those butterfly ones. And then also I have this one for $1 for, this one's a yard of fabric too. Let's see if I can get the thing off of here. And this one has gnomes on it. Gnomes and flowers. You know, flowers are my jam. So this one, see, this one, oh, they did it on there wrong. I was like, this one doesn't seem like it's 45 inches wide, but they just put it on there the long way instead of the short way. But yeah, so here's the gnomes and the flowers. So yeah, I like that too. Here in California, you have to pay for bags when you go into a store. So I'm hoping to market these as recyclable bags, reusable bags. Let's see, I have a couple more things in here. And then, so here's another flower one, and this is another yard of fabric. Uh-oh, let's see, let's go the other way. This is another yard of fabric. Let's see. This was called Sunflower something, but, oh, Sunflower and Western, I think it was called when I looked on the tag. But yeah, this one has sunflower, looks like, and boots on it. So Sunflower and Western was the name of this fabric. Before $1.50, it'll make a nice bag. And then I got 2 fabric bundles for $2, and I'm gonna take them apart. Let me see if I can tell you what this one is called. Doesn't have a name. Novelty. This one is called Novelty Cards. So let me see. I don't want to, I'm just gonna take it out of here. So it has more, these have fat quarters. So I'll probably make some type of little fat quarter bag with this. So yeah, so this one is this one. Let's see. I think I could tell why they got rid of this fabric, because it looks like the cards have, it's made that way, but it looks like the cards look kind of messed up with darkness around them. But it'll make a nice tote bag. So that's one of them. And then here's another one, the fabric's in there. And then here's another one, the fabric's in there. And then it has this fabric in there. And then I'll open this one up since it has a design pattern on it. So, and then this one has this design on there. So, yep, so that was $2 too. And then this one is called Tim Coffee Fabric Bundle. Let's see if it has a name. This is called Vintage Travel Bundle. Vintage Travel Bundle. And this one was $2 as well. Oh, I like the BW bug. I mean Volkswagen little. So this one has vintage cars. I like those little bugs and a little Volkswagen. So these look like old Volkswagen cars. And then this looks like some little travel signs. Let's see. This is some travel signs. I think, let's see. I want to be able to show you the travel signs so you can see what they look like. I think I have to turn it around this way. So this one is travel signs, different signs. And then this one is some, looks like some stamps from different places: Iowa, Indiana, Maine, Nebraska, Georgia. Yeah, so this one has stamps from different places. Yeah, that's what this one is. It has stamps on it. And the little stamps have different states. And then this one is a travel. Looks like a nautical theme. Like they're above, well, looks like they're above ground, but then there's some people riding bikes. So you know those people aren't above ground. But that's what that one looks like. And then we have this one. What is this one? This one's travel looking too. Oh, this is like the map of the United States. That's what this one is, the map of the United States. Let me see if I got it upside down. Oh, I think they go all different ways. So yeah, just so you can see it. This is a map of the United States. And yeah, so and then I have one more. And this had 2 yards on it. And this is becoming like really, really famous right now. People are making these bandana bags. And this is like some bandana fabric. And this was $1.50. And this is 2 yards of bandana fabric for $1.50. So that was a score. I was gonna go over to Hobby Lobby, and that's what I was gonna look for, some bandanas. But I think I have some bandanas in the room in there, but I'm not sure. I know I do have some bandanas, but I'm not sure if they're just all little girl bandanas or some of them are adult bandanas. But here, this was $1.50, and that was the same as those bandanas. And it's 2 yards. It said it was 2 yards for $3, so I got this for half off. But it's 2 yards, and so I'm going to make some bandana bags out of this and see how they do. But I paid like $167, I think, for all of this. But the 2 boxes of polyfill, I was just like, wow. And they were $8.50 each. You cannot beat that. And then these fabrics, $8. So 8 times 8 is $64. So the fabric was $64, and I got one for $40. So I saved even about $25 on that one. But the other ones I saved way more. I saved about 40 bucks. And the heat and bond, I saved quite a bit on it too, because it was less than $1 a yard. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. I hope you've enjoyed, and go to your Walmart and see if they have any great deals in your Walmart, especially the polyfill if you're a amigurumi creator. And then if you're a sewer or you do any type of upholstery, because this is not cotton fabric. It's 100% cotton, but it's cotton canvasy fabric. So I plan on making bags out with it. But yeah, so thank you for joining me today. God bless you. You have an awesome and an amazing day. Be blessed, my friends. Bye.